Welcome to the channel. Today I'm going to show you step-by-step instructions on how to build this awesome addition for your TRX4M trailer using nothing but coffee stir sticks, a little bit of determination and time, and some CA glue. So grab your stir sticks, glue them together, two on top of each other, and get them clipped to the height that you want for your pillars, and we'll go from there. When I made this, I didn't think, and I clipped them before I glued them together. But the end game is to get them glued together like that so they look like 2x4s, and then get them shaped like that so they fit in the hole real nice. Looks scale. You can do one if you want, but I just don't think it looks as good. Leaves a gap there. Doesn't look as scale, to be honest. So yeah, once you got those pieces glued together, got them clipped down into little pieces, what we're going to want to do is sand them. Here you're going to see me making the mistake of gluing these little guys together, but you won't have to worry about this. So we're just going to go straight into finishing the pieces that you got glued together and then clip down to the pieces that you want. Alright, so once you get all the finished products, the quote-unquote 2x4s, we're going to need to do the finishing work. So as far as finishing, got one of these from the local hobby shop, but you can use an emery board. You can use just a piece of sandpaper on the table, same difference. And then start sanding those flat sides nice and smooth. And then you'll want to take the bottom where it's going to be getting inserted in the trailer and basically make it smaller all the way around. I used a zip tie to determine how far down I need to go and started, use it as a measuring device. And then started sanding and sanding and sanding. There is one other technique where you can use a pair of clippers, and I'll show you that in just a quick second after a little more sanding. So here it is. You take your clippers, and basically, instead of sanding, you get it kind of started by cutting just a tiny little bit off. And then that just makes it so you have to sand a lot less. Right? So get them all done and meet me back, because we're about to do the sides. Alright, let me show you what I came up with so we don't have to measure. Take the first stick, get it right up against, you can get it right up against there. You can go on the inside or outside, whatever you decide. And then we're going to use that as a placeholder. So we'll stick the next one. Now what you're going to want to do is you're going to definitely want it to overlap off both edges. That's the whole point, to keep us from having to measure. That'll make sense here in a second. So once you got your placeholder down, you glue the next piece in, wait for it to cure, and then you go another placeholder, and then glue in the next piece. Basically do that until you get to the top. Let me know down in the comment section if you guys attempted this, or if you have any questions. Also, if you did do this, you can hit me up on Instagram at Sunrise RC Adventures and link me some pictures. I'd love to see it. Alright. Now, the reason you leave these extended is this is the reason. We're going to come to the front here, and you're going to do like normal and put a placeholder down. And then your next piece, you're going to have it overhanging again. So make sure it's long enough to overhang. You're going to do that all the way around. Clip the end off, get it nice and finished, because it will be butting up right against another quote-unquote 2x4. So you get that ready. Glue it in place, get it right up against the board that it's butting up against, hanging over the other edge. And just do that all the way around till you get to the back side, and that's when we'll meet back up. Thank you for making it this far. We're almost done. We just got to get to the back side. That'll take only a little bit of time, and we'll get to the run video. But for now, I want to thank you for making it this far. Hey, if you get a chance to hit that like button and subscribe, that'll be awesome. We're going to have a lot more awesome, dope content like this coming up. So when you get to the back, this is where you're going to need to start measuring. And you do the placeholder, basically. I was actually measuring there, but just like normal, you go placeholder, and then you'll get this this next piece in. Make sure you line up both sides because it's buttoned up against two pieces of wood. I didn't line up the right side very well, and it was off by a little bit. But either way, you know the drill. It goes placeholder, board, placeholder, board, placeholder, board. This is where you get a little bit of glue and get them in each of those corners. Make it extra strong. Once everything's cured up, clip those edges, and we'll be finishing this up real quick. Grab your emery board, your sandpaper, whatever you got. It's time to finish this project and get the trailer loaded up. Got some gifts to move. Here's the finished product. All right, that's what it looks like on the finished product. I like this. Let's get it outside. Some run footage action. Alright, it's time to get out of here. We still got to deliver these presents. Thank you for watching. Have a good day. Have a good night wherever you're at.